So I really wanted to like this top handle right here because it seems so cool. It just slides in on the hot shoe and you're good to go. Well, I really did like it until this happened. So yes, I broke another ND. This one is not as bad. It is another PMV&D 2 to 5 stop, but yeah, I broke another one, but this time it wasn't me. This one was the failure of this. So I was carrying my Sony A7C with a 20mm f1.8 with the 2 to 5 stop on top of it. I wasn't even being rough, I was just walking casually with it to my side, you know, camera attached and everything, and all of a sudden it just decided to pop off. And yes, I had it on really tight, so I don't get it. It was screwed in very tight, but it popped off and it hit concrete. This has a crack in it. I'm done with PMV&Ds now. I'm just gonna stick to K&F Concept just like I used to. You guys were right. They do have good quality for a cheap price, and clearly I don't need to be buying PMV&Ds. So I'm really upset about the ND, obviously, because I liked using it quite a bit, especially since it has that Pro Mist, but I'm really also upset because I wanted to use this thing on a daily basis, and I did. It was good for my workflow for like 2 weeks. Until it did that. Actually, a few minutes after, I was testing it and I kind of just went like this with it, and eventually it did pop off. Even though I had just screwed it on tightly and I was monitoring it to see if it would do it, it did again. So I can't trust this thing now, but I really want to. And it's sad because I like it. You know, you just slide it right onto your camera and you're good to go, but apparently not. I do have a top handle that I can just mount to my A7C with a cage, and that's way more secure, way better of a way to go about it. So I guess that's what I'll be going back to, but I just really figured I could get away with this since it's such a light setup. The A7C with the 20mm, that's not heavy at all. So I figured it would be fine, but eventually, I guess this couldn't handle it anymore. It does make perfect sense that a top handle screwed into a cage by 2 little thumb screws would be a lot better than just one hot shoe. Why did it have to drop on concrete though? That's my question. Why concrete? Could it not have been like my pillow on my bed? Why couldn't I have done that? I literally the day before had it on my bed and I was just messing around with it. Why couldn't it have dropped then? This ended up being like a $200 mistake. What? So there's 2 life lessons that came from this little story time. 1, don't buy expensive PMV&Ds if you're just gonna smash them. And 2, don't let your top handle hold your $2,700 because it's probably gonna take off with it. Okay, but seriously, the top handle might have just been bad. Like, there might be better hot shoe top handles, but at this point, I really don't wanna find out. That almost costed me like $2,700, including the lens and the body and everything, and yeah, no. That was really overwhelming because it was like on hard concrete and I was freaking out. I picked it up and it was just the ND. Thank God that it wasn't the whole camera, but I'm still upset that it's another ND because I've just had this for a little bit over 30 days now. So, you know, return policy and everything, that's out the window. So there goes another $200 on PMV&Ds. I will no longer be buying them. They are good, I love them, but I'm just done because clearly I like to smash NDs too much to be buying those. Okay, well there you go. There's my little story time for this week. I wish I would have had a better video out for you guys, but I've had a lot going on this week. Nothing bad, just a lot of stuff. Been pretty busy working and doing other video projects, all that. It's been a lot, but I wanted to get out something for you guys, so that's what I had. I did get something new, and imagine this, it's not a camera or a lens or a mic or a tripod or anything like that, but you might want to stay tuned so you don't miss that, so subscribe and ring the notif bell so that way next week you will get the notif and you can be here to see it because it's pretty cool. I also want to know, do you guys use any top handles? Have you even ever considered using a top handle? Is that even part of your workflow? If it is, why? If not, why? I mean, I love using them, but I want to know your guys' opinion. If you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to drop a like. It's the best way to help out someone's YouTube channel, and plus, it lets me know that you didn't die from boredom, considering you're still here, which is awesome, by the way. I really appreciate you being here, but I'll see you guys in the next one later.